Hey hey yo yo, check check test microphone check, camera check. Alright guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So ya hari ini launch ya Honkai Star Rails. Gue belum buka gamenya sih, cuman gue bakal nonton dulu untuk apa itu namanya, Honkai Star Rails launch show-nya bakal gue tonton dulu. Baru ntar habis itu gue siangan atau sore ntar gue bakal mainin gamenya sampai, well, you guys know lah ya, sampai sejauh mana ntar ya kan. Ntar bakal tahu ya kan. Pokoknya harus sampai bisa daily ya. Pokoknya bisa daily sih tujuan gue. That's it. Bentar ya. Dia nggak ada lagunya ya? Oh, ada. Oh, bukan. Belum punya lagu sendiri, cok. Ya udahlah. Ini kan startnya masih nanti ya. Startnya masih agak nanti. Sekitar jam 8.25, 7 menit lagi ya. Dia bakal start. Sementara itu gue bakal 7 menit. 7 menit. Ya. Kita dengerin lagu aja dulu sambil nunggu 7 menitnya. We take drugs to escape. I feel the rain, it burns like pain. Alone, I can't ignore my friend. I need to change things in my brain. That's why we take drugs to escape. The weather speaks to me, a different frequency. Gave you a piece of me, but you left so easily. I thought you needed me, you kept deceiving me. Think you mistreated me, what did you ever see in me? I'm in a better place, I'm in a sweater space. The mole's a warm embrace, taking me to better days. I work to make a change, I work through all the pain. Distractions keep me sane, I may never be the same. Let me feel for a minute, wait, I don't like that, quit it. Suara hujan gue bocor gak guys? Kayaknya aman ya, kecuali kalau pas gue ngomong bakal masuk tuh suara hujan kayaknya. Oke, ini gue close dulu. Oh my god, gue gak sabar anjir. Alright. Semoga kagak ini ya, semoga kagak nge-lag ya. Gua udah lama kagak coba live kayak gini. Kita kayaknya baca komen orang deh sambil nunggu ya. This time things will be different. I wake up now to a morning filled with sun. 3 menit guys. I wake up now and I finally don't feel numb. I got something in my life I really want, and I feel like the change has just begun. Look at now, look who I've become. I guess with time you can get what you want. I look back on the things
things that made me run. They made me who I am, the reason for all I've done. I feel the rain burns like pain alone again.
Where are my friends? The chance to sin.
My brain, that's why we take drugs to escape. But that fucking thing, I need some space. It's not a phase. These sleepy days.
Dang, ada lili picu gue baru lihat. Oh my lord. Okay, it's gotta be good. Should be good.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear.
Gue takutnya CPU gue jebol anjir ini.
Can't hear.
Kalau kelek-kelek sorry ya guys.
Up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over.
Halo Bang Sky, gue mau nyoba juga mungkin 2 jam lagi. Semangat Bang. Gue ini apa tuh namanya agak siangan sih mungkin baru coba gamenya. Semalam kagak bisa tidur gue, cuma tidur 3 jam gue. Baru bangun gue. Sama Bang. Gue baru bangun jam 8 kurang kan. Cuci muka, ganti baju, langsung start live. Mantap, baru banget tuh. Gue baru tidur 3 jam coy. Nyawa gue masih belum penuh ini kayaknya. Gue sarapan dulu, ngisi dulu apalah. Ya, sama Bang. Gue lagi makan roti juga nih sambil nunggu. Belum ya? 1 menit lagi. Oke. Lagunya gue matiin dulu. Ini gue gedein. Oke. Oh my lord, kok gue yang deg-degan ya? Excited banget sih menurut gue. Mana nih live-nya? Alright. Quality. I hope it doesn't lag. 4 menit guys. Oh my lord. Gue takut stream gue nge-lag anjir. aman kayaknya. Aduh. Lama ya nunggunya ya. Masih nunggu lagi nih ternyata nih. Wait ya. Camp gue enaknya taruh mana ya? Atas kah? Rada atas gini deh kayaknya. Nah. Oke. Huh. Jangan lupa minum guys. Let's go. Oke, my stream still okay. Let's go. Aman harusnya. Semoga kagak FUP aja tengah jalan. Alright, let's go. Kagak copyright kan lagunya? It's okay lah. Don't care. Rekor cok, Max wis tangi atau belum? Wis tangi coy, wis tangi coy. Wait. Gue udah bangun coy. Terbur. Maksudnya musiknya terbur. Gue masih inget yang GGZ ke Gwen. Oh, GGZ. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, trailblazers from all over the world, welcome to Honkai Star Rail Launch Show. This show is presented by Hoyoverse, the developer of Honkai Star Rail. I'm City Admin, and I will be your host for today. I'd love to welcome some very special guests. Mark from RDC World, voice actress and content creator Lily Pichu,
Bentar.
and
Komennya gue naikin deh
Malcolm
kayaknya.
from Hoyoverse. Why don't we go around the room and introduce ourselves?
Hey Trailblazers, it's Mark from RDC World, also known as Supreme Dreams. I'm part of a content creator group. We make anime videos, video game videos, and sports videos. And honestly, I'm just happy to be here with everybody.
Hi, I'm Lily, or Lily Pichu. I'm a voice actress, content creator. I'm also really happy to be here. My favorite color is pink. To you, Austin.
And hey, everybody. I'm Austin from the founding team at Hoyoverse. And first of all, I just want to say thank you to Sydney, Mark, and Lily for being here
You're welcome.
and celebrating this big moment with all of us. And thank you to you out there,
Oh my
all the
gosh.
trailblazers, tuning in today to hear about Honkai Star Rail and to celebrate our official launch together.
Well, thank you so much, Austin. So, where are we sitting right now?
I would have to say, with these lush couches and these stars all around us, probably a waiting room somewhere in space.
Whoa. No
Which-
way.
Yeah, and which means that the Astral Express maybe.
Seperti biasa ya, yang Inggris rada-rada cringe sih menurut gue. Kagak.
Well, it's great that you mentioned that because I have heard the Astral Express mentioned
Rada
a
meh.
lot when describing Honkai Star Rail.
It's okay.
For our trailblazers that are new to the game, can you start us off by telling us a bit more about Honkai Star Rail?
Sure, yeah. So Honkai Star Rail, it's a free-to-play, cross-platform space fantasy RPG developed by us, Hoyoverse.
F2P
In
guys.
the game, you'll become what we call a trailblazer. You'll get to explore vast
my God.
worlds that take
Gue gak
place
bisa
in the universe
sembunyiin
of
ekspresi
thousands of
gue
years
aja
of history.
setelah
During that
tahu
journey,
F2P
you'll meet
aja.
a lot of characters, different species, and maybe some familiar faces. You also run into some mysterious and powerful Aeons. They could be friendly, they could be hostile, but no matter what, they're going to have an importance in your story. We are trying to design this vast and intricate universe for players like you.
Mark and Lily, so you guys have both had a chance to play the game in the closed betas, right?
Yeah, I participated in the final closed beta in, I think, February.
I was in the second closed beta last May.
Okay, so I'm the only one here who has yet to play.
Gue udah siapin 3 akun sih buat
So,
reroll.
I think the only impressions you have is
Mantap.
probably from that
Gua-
trailer you just showed.
It is.
Kagak
and the
reroll sih
trailer
biasanya.
looks incredible.
It's really
I'm
pretty. I like
so
it.
excited. Really, really pretty.
The game has
Kayak,
come a
kayak
long
udah pasrah gue.
especially since our first closed beta back in October 2021. We made lots of changes and improvements between like each and every closed beta. So I mean that's including like we redid the first 3 hours of the game. We added new stories, characters. There's a whole new zone, which is the Herta space station.
I like the space station because it had this like side quest that was really, really tragic. And I love tragedy.
Oh,
So-
tragic.
I do
Tell
too.
me
Very
more.
It was about a star-crossed couple with they were separated by like time, like something with time. And it was really, really touching. And I'm an emotional person, so I was like, I like stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like touching stories is like something that we always resonate with, and we think a lot of our players also resonate with. So it's really great to hear that that's something that really left a mark on you.
Oh yeah, yeah, make me cry.
You're like, I'm still crying about it.
Cry, laugh, any of those things.
Mark, did you play the same side quest, or were there any memorable moments of the beta?
Yeah, I was actually able to visit one of the cities. It's really hard for me to say this name, but it's like Shaozu or something like that. I feel like it was a great addition to the game, and honestly, it's like really well designed, like truly amazing. Like I'm in a real city, and it's like so many
Abang
things
saya
to
udah
do.
siap banget ya
I
kayaknya.
just thought
3 akun
it
sih.
was amazing. Plus, I like
Good luck sih bang.
so.
3 akunnya ya.
Well, you know, after the
Semoga
second
bagus
beta,
semua.
we
Oh, dari
revealed,
tim coba yang ntar
Shinsho
di
Luofo, during Gamescom
ini di
last
server
year.
sini.
In the
Oh.
final closed beta in February this year was when Jinsho Luofo was first released to beta players, so that's what you got to experience.
Kemarin kan ada kode redeem dari
Seems like
server
everyone
CP tuh.
really loved the scenery.
Kau nggak tahu bisa dipakai atau enggak?
So, Lily, what in impressed you the most about Honkai Star Rail?
When I look at a game, the first thing I look for is like, is it pretty? Or you know, I mean, I love cute, pretty stuff,
Yeah.
and Honkai Star Rail had that. Especially the characters, they have
Yeah.
such cute designs. I
Oh,
could gush
totally.
about
Ayo
it
screen
this
open
entire
satu.
show.
Oh
but I
yeah.
won't, but they're really cute.
We have a
Bentar.
lot of announcements, so I appreciate that. A lot to get through. But it's safe to say that characters are a really important part of the gameplay
Gua
experience.
catat deh, gua catat,
As
gua
an
catat.
aside, do you all have a favorite RPG character?
Yeah, I would say mine is Sora from Kingdom Hearts probably. That was one of my like first RPGs I played, and just to add Disney.
Thank you, Bang
characters
Sky.
in there
Thank you,
was
Bang
kinda
Sky.
Crazy
Yeah.
to me.
Right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know you
Oh,
could
yeah,
do
that
that.
whole collab.
Yeah.
So yeah, that
Yeah,
whole
I
collab was
remember
crazy.
when I first played Kingdom Hearts too. I was like, wait, you can do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
like
can like,
This
Yeah.
loud?
yeah.
Well, then they also
Eh, tiga
brought,
cuma kerja
like,
kok.
Final
Oke.
Fantasy characters in too,
Satu,
so
dua,
you
tiga
have,
ya.
true.
Hercules and Cloud,
Cloud,
Strife, and you're like,
Sephiroth.
what is happening here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Lily, what about you? Favorite
My
character?
favorite RPG character. Oh, it's so hard. I have trouble picking. I'm very indecisive. What about you?
I think I'll pass on this question, but I'm really curious what Sydney has to say.
One of my favorites is definitely Yosuke from Persona 4.
Oh yes,
Oh,
Persona.
yeah.
Yeah. He's
Haven't
so
played those games.
super fun, but he's so clumsy and just kind of like lovable and like a little bit of like a, I don't know that I'm allowed to say the word on stream, but you know,
Oh my god.
you love him despite maybe his flaws.
Yeah.
So,
Persona was fun.
right?
That was like a fun turn-based RPG.
Lots of good
Totally.
characters from
Good
Persona.
characters, good
Lots-
setting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
that
like
was a
the art
good
direction a
RPG.
lot.
Ryuji from Persona 5 was kind of like that same
Yeah.
sort of vibe there. Of like, oh yeah, like kind of lovable idiot. I guess you
Yeah,
maybe
there
say.
you go. It's like it's
Yeah.
already it.
Do you
Yeah.
have like
right?
Yeah.
do you have like an RPG archetype that you find yourself gravitating towards, like a type of? You said you like clumsy.
Yeah, I like. It kind of is always like the clumsy, like lovable best friend that kind of makes comments that maybe they shouldn't, but like deep down they like they do love and feel. And I'm like, it's okay. I can fix you.
Always
Oh my lord.
It's one of
Yes.
those. Okay.
Now back to Honkai Star Rail. Do you have a favorite character, or maybe even a character that's left a strong impression on you?
I really like Kafka a lot, just because she's like
Yeah.
one of the first people I've seen, and she said some really
Kafka.
wise words to Silverwolf at one point at the beginning of the game when I started playing on the beta. But also I like Himiko because her ultimate move is like
Yes.
it's like a beam.
Berapa
from the
lama
space,
mainin
and
HSF?
she was
Hah?
talking a lot of mess while she was shooting the beam from
Apakah
space,
Brunya
so
dan
I
Stella
honestly
itu
like
dari
that.
Genshin?
You know,
Brunya dari
battle and
Brunya
just
sama
always
Stella
like
dari
the
Honkai
aspect of the
Impact.
game,
Right.
so.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I would pick.
Berapa lama mainin HSR? Gue belum main bahkan.
Nice. She's also badass, and she
Mm.
looks sick too.
Kamu
And
pencinta
my
anime
second
bang?
favorite
Iya.
will be just March 7th, because I remember looking at the character. I'm like, that is such an interesting name.
Yeah,
So I really like that design.
Yeah.
makes sense.
What
Iya,
about you?
banget
Austin? Do you
sih.
have a favorite?
Cuman
Or is it
kadang nggak
like
ada waktu buat
choosing
nonton.
Favorite children.
Right, yeah. I mean, I love them all. But if I had to choose, I would also say March 7th. I mean, she's quite literally the face of our game. But she also has that energetic, optimistic personality. I think that we all
Oh, start
love, and
hair
love that
supremacy.
kind of
Let's
contagious
go.
Smile on the team. So you'll never be bored if you're playing with March 7th.
So back to my first question, Mark. Based on what you know, what are your thoughts on Honkai Star Rail?
By the way,
I like
welcome
the,
Bang Kevin Gaming.
just like
Welcome,
How
welcome.
fluid the animations are in the game, and I like the fact that I haven't played really many RPG games where you can just like switch your character in the while like running and exploring things. I really thought that was a good addition. Also, like you have like 3 people on the team, sometimes 4. A lot of different characters to choose from. The battle animations are really good, and like I was explaining about Himiko and her ultra, I like all their ultimates. They're really top tier in my opinion, and really well done. So that's what I like about it.
Before, what did you mean by it's very RPG?
Well, by like very RPG, I feel like first it has a lot of cutscenes that kind of play out like a movie. All like RPG games always have a lot of cutscenes that play out like a movie. The characters
sir.
are really well thought out, and it feels like you're kind of watching like meeting anime characters. That's what I like a lot.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
that's just what I mean by like RPG. So
I get the immersion in the story thing. It is like watching a movie for me, but except like you're playing in the movie. Like I felt that during certain side quests, like To the Faint Star and etc.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, well, and I feel like the characters, from what I've seen, already have such rich and like deep backstories and with such a like detailed world, it's so easy to get lost in it, right?
Definitely.
Oh yeah, I like to get attached to characters, like depending on what they are, and sometimes a little too attached, you know. Like I don't want anything bad to happen to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
Literally, it is like a movie. I feel
Yeah.
like you are controlling the characters. And
Definitely.
Exactly. It's almost too much pressure, right? Because then you love the characters and you are in control and you don't want
Yeah.
anything bad to happen.
yeah.
We're trying our best to kind of create an
True,
experience as
that's true.
immersive as possible. So with
Ini guys,
what we feel
untuk
is one of the
code-nya
most
ternyata
important
sama ya.
things to making a good RPG.
Secara Grand Open
A lot of our
01,
inspiration actually
Grand
came
Open
from
1.
a lot of great classics like the Trail series,
Yep.
Ntar gue
I heard that
taruh
the
di
producer of
end
Star
stream
Rail
aja.
previously had conversations with the producers of Atlas and Falcom.
Yeah, when he learned that Toshihiro Kondo from Falcom and Katsura Hoshino from Atlas agreed to meet up, he was in high spirits the entire day. A lot of members on the team actually grew up playing the Trails and Persona series, so that was a huge morale boost for the entire team.
Yeah, well, I mean, that all sounds so exciting. And speaking of exciting, I assume that Honkai Star Rail is a game that's built to last and will continuously bring new updates?
Yes, so a lot of like other Hoyoverse products like Genshin Impact, Tears of Themis, Honkai Impact 3rd, we are going to make sure we're dedicating lots of time and passion into high quality and continuous updates for the game.
Genshin Impact Dimension
So what would you
pertama
say is
guys.
the most important
Padahal
feature of Honkai Star
Honkai
Rail?
Impact tuh lebih dulu.
Well,
Sama
that's
kodenya.
a pretty
Iya,
hard
sama.
question to answer. But personally, my favorite aspect about Honkai Star Rail would probably be the story and the world that we created.
I was actually a bit confused about the world, or the universe to be more specific.
Same.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So let me get ready for this because our universe can be a little difficult to understand. So let me explain some kind of vital concepts for you.
Okay.
Oke.
First off, the two most important concepts are aeons and stellarons.
Ion sama
Aeons are
Stellaron.
basically gods, and they all ascended from ordinary creatures or non-living things. Each aeon represents an ideal or
Berarti yang di
unique
Cina
concept,
tadi malam gue
which gives them
gadang
their
sama.
own motivation and their
Kayaknya
special
sama. Intinya
For
sih
example,
sama
the
sih.
aeon of trailblazing, Achilles,
Kodenya.
was once the former owner of the Astral
Kan yang
Express,
penting itu dari
but his
stream
goal
ya.
was to discover and explore the great unknowns. In our current timeline, though, Achilles is actually long gone, but his believers, the Nameless, continue in his absence and travel across the universe, shuttling between different planets and always taking part in some sort of adventure. So, the character you choose will also be part of this group of the Nameless. But you have one important difference from the rest of the cast. That is the existence of a stellaron inside your body. Stellarons are generally considered to be the source of disasters in the universe, so they're known to be ominous and dangerous objects.
Oke.
A group of individuals are called the Stellaron Hunters, and they are looking for stellarons in order to use them for unknown purposes. So if Kafka, Silverwolf, Blade, and their leader Elio are the four that make up the Stellaron Hunters. But for some unknown reason, Kafka decided to stuff a stellaron inside your body, and that's where your journey begins. So now that you have a stellaron inside of you, you must set off to various worlds around the universe, hopefully to explore the secrets of the world and discover the truth about who you really are. So our starting point in the game is a space station called Herta, named after the owner of the station, one of my favorite characters and one of the smartest people in the universe. The space station is packed with scientists and researchers from around the universe, but in reality, it's really just Miss Herta's laboratory and personal storage room.
Okay, so we're now inside Herta Space Station?
Yeah, we are. I would say this is the Herta
Wee.
space station. But we'll be departing from here shortly to the first world, a planet covered by ice and snow called Jarilo 6.
Jarilo
This used to be a planet
6.
with a prosperous civilization, but because of a stellaron hundreds of years ago, Jarilo 6 experienced a sudden climate shift and turned into a pure white planet. Now there's only one city with civilization left on the entire
Okay.
planet, called Belobog, which is our first destination. Here we'll see stories of humans fighting against humans,
Isn't that
fighting against
banyak?
the climate, and fighting against monsters.
And that's why I said it was very RPG-like, because it's a lot of lore, like a lot.
And there's more. So our next destination is the Shenzhou Laofu, a gigantic interstellar spaceship that's home to several different races and very advanced civilizations. Here, you'll find races with fox ears, some with dragon inheritance, and ordinary humans. They're all waiting for players to discover and meet them in the game. But you can learn more about Shenzhou's civilization by completing quests, reading text in the world, and interacting with the NPCs.
Nakanya siapa namanya? Bailu?
Of course, the story of Shenzhou is
Bailu ya?
only just starting in this version, and we're very excited to open more areas and stories in the future.
So thank you for that, Austin. I feel like you just shared a wealth of knowledge.
Well, that's
Definitely
what I do.
But is there any chance you can share any information about future areas or stories?
So not yet, but when the time is right, we will share it with
Hmm.
everyone.
Nunggu
We've
patch
developed many
1.1
technologies, of
guys,
course, and still
baru
invested
ada
a lot of
nanti.
resources in this game, so Trailblazers can see exquisite characters, fancy visual effects, high quality cutscenes, and more. And so that's going to continue coming to you in the future.
Well, and Hoyoverse has had such a huge impact on the gaming industry over the past few years, not just on developers, but players and fans too.
Yeah, I feel like Hoyoverse like came out of nowhere, and now everyone plays Genshin Impact. It's like
Oh, yeah.
everywhere.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it was popular with the anime fans at the beginning, and more people were becoming more aware about Hoyoverse. But now even at the conventions, it's like a lot of Genshin Impact cosplayers. Like I see them literally at every convention I go to.
I
so-
even cosplay Genshin Impact.
There
Do you really?
go.
Yeah, I would cosplay like 2 characters.
Oh wow.
I love like Hoyoverse's character designing.
Oh,
It's
okay,
really good.
okay.
Oh yeah.
If you go to convention, you're gonna see Genshin Impact.
Yeah,
everywhere. It's, like,
definitely.
everywhere.
Definitely.
I remember seeing a bit of Honkai Star Rail cosplayers last year at Anime Expo, and I was kind of surprised because the game's not out, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, we've done enough with the concept arts and all that stuff that we can start planning ahead and got people really excited. It kind of help bring that immersion to our world.
Makes
Totally.
sense.
all
Makes
the
sense.
hype.
Well, that
Yeah.
must be really rewarding too to see players be so excited ahead of the game's
Yeah,
launch.
and vice versa. I mean, if you're a traditional artist and you're drawing in a 2D space, it's super cool to start seeing your work, your effort being brought into the real life space.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
true. If I drew
Yeah.
something and I saw someone dressed as to something,
Yeah.
like,
No, that'd make me
even
feel really
if
good.
the game wasn't out, I'm like, wow, you like the design that much?
Totally. I don't know
Flattered.
that I ever thought about it that way.
Wow.
Definitely.
But on the subject of expos, your reach in the traditional mainstream video game industry is just getting wider and wider. So far, it's been Summer Game Fest, Gamescom, the Game Awards, and if I remember correctly, Tokyo
Game
Game
Show.
Show as well. So
Gua
even though you
ikutin
might have
sih
started off as an
exponya.
anime game developer and mobile game developer, your reach really is
So sad.
growing.
Anjir.
And I think the cross-platform play helps a lot with that. Since Honkai Star Rail is also a cross-platform game, I would love to know, how do you balance between mobile, PC, and console users within the same game?
Yeah, and there are many players that are used to and tend to play games on mobile phones. And they also have the same amount of love for video games as others do. So we want to ensure we provide them with the best possible game experience, regardless of platform, from the very beginning of development. The turn-based gameplay for Honkai Star Rail actually allows us to achieve this goal even better, because we don't need to be conducting many real-time actions and super precise
Benar.
operations. So we've
Lebih
also
mobile
invested a lot
friendly
of
ya,
resources
untuk
and
Honkai Star Rail
optimizations
ya.
for all platforms. So mobile players, PC players, and console players can all have a smooth experience playing the game.
Okay, well, how about instead we check out gameplay and try out the game? Lily, do you want to do the honors?
Absolutely.
Amazing. Well, let's play some Honkai Star Rail.
Okay. Just have to see Lily Pichu plays the game right now. Yeah.
Ooh.
Here we go. Starting off with
Silly.
know Lily's
Silly. Silly. Silly.
favorite.
Silly.
I love
I
her.
don't know.
So cute.
Very
Silly.
elegant, very
Silly.
badass, very strong. Overall, 10 out of 10 character.
Ini Pailu.
10 out of 10.
Very cute.
Cici.
Attached to the
Character
But
game.
they
design
can-
in this game is for real crazy. Like
Yeah.
Just cheesy,
Right?
but
I love
bring
her
him.
tail.
everybody's extremely
Their little
unique. Doesn't
cool
remind me of the next
antlers.
character.
Right?
really like
they
it.
really are all
Mhm.
so unique.
Yeah.
He clean.
He's so
Super, super clean.
cool.
Ooh, I like the like doorknobby thing on his
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Sort of that.
Oh
I see
yeah,
why
the
knock
people
knock with
want
the
to
lion.
cosplay. That's attention to detail. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I see why a lot of people would probably cosplay these
Wait.
characters.
Right.
Right.
a
So
lot
I
of-
moved
that's why
to
probably would
right.
come out looking really clean.
You know, those little attention to details make it tougher to probably create the cosplay, but I think at the same point it makes it all more rewarding, right?
Exactly.
Totally, totally.
You said that much better than I was saying that.
No, we're all aligned. Oh yeah, so then we
Yeah.
have this little photo mode here. Allows you
Ooh.
to pose.
Different expressions, poses.
Pretty.
She's so elegant. I mean, honestly, all the characters are so elegant.
No, they really are. That's the
No,
only word
turn
you could
around.
use to
Yeah.
Oh
sum it up.
gosh, darn
Nggak
it.
bisa.
I'm such a pet. Wait.
Yeah.
There she is.
Belum di sini aja
Yeah,
deh.
so we're in camera mode, so you can change it into. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I think that first button you were pressing, I think, was kind of like switching between like front or back view
Mm.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you're right.
or selfie mode.
Oh,
so
that's
first person.
cute.
ke selfie mode.
Interesting.
Very cool.
They got every aspect
Yeah.
in this
I
game.
know,
They literally have
right?
thought of every single thing.
How long were you working on this?
Yeah. If you're a professional photographer and you want to
Perfect.
move on into the
Oh.
game
You
world, this
take
is
a
it.
picture?
Speaking of professional photographer, look
Right
at that.
there.
So
That's
cute.
hard. It's the
Yeah.
little details like that make you like really appreciate a game for real.
Right? I love the physics of her
She's
costume.
clean.
There you
I
go.
love
Yeah.
her.
Always need a good fox character, fox-looking character.
The way her ponytail.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, they really did their thing on these characters and the abilities
I-
that you can just throw out. Those are all just
I
amazing.
love the colors in
And
her
her,
ability.
her special effects, yeah, to that attack is just unseen.
good.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that sort of like style. It's almost like
Yeah.
they're painting in
I would say
midair.
it's like
Pakai
visual,
ha-
and I like
pakai-
that there's
pakai
something that
handphone
doesn't
ya?
immediately disappear. There's
Baru
like
nyadar
a
gua.
delay on it. It's nice.
Arr.
Such
How long do you
futuristic.
think it takes her to get ready in the morning and tie all those ribbons?
Dude, this would take so long. I feel. I'm shy.
Oh,
Oh. So I know too, I think if we press T, we'll be able to actually start changing the team and showing off some of the other characters as well.
Oh yeah.
see who
Oh,
else?
March 7th.
There's March
Mm.
7th.
Oh, so many.
7th.
She's super cute.
She's so cute. You know my birthday's on March 7th.
Oh,
Alright.
you
Fun
should play her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll play her and then cosplay her.
That's really
Yeah,
clean
just
though.
really
Just
commit,
commit.
To the March 7th bit.
I feel like what naming a character March 7th is really bold, but that's really a cold name. Like,
Yeah,
that's a
that's
good
right.
name. Like, that's
Well,
I think as you maybe get to know her more, maybe you'll start learning
How
more
much
about
hair
ini
is
guys,
Ray?
bro-nya.
that hair is
Ooh,
unique.
I like
That's
that.
some
That's a
unique
cool
hair.
That is
Wow.
some unique
Nah,
hair.
Branya, they did
Wow.
the thing on character design,
They really did.
and there goes Himiko.
Oh,
There
she's
she
cool.
is. Good taste.
Gosh,
Good
I
taste.
love her hair. So pretty.
Her ultimate move, crazy.
I like her sleeves.
Clara.
I like how she's just shoeless.
Yeah.
She's courageous walking
Yeah.
around with no shoes.
She looks so sad.
We must know like her backstory that probably explains.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
All of that, right?
100%.
I know she has a tragic backstory.
Oh, I love she's a little
Natasha.
teddy bear.
Cute.
Nice.
I
her
love that.
glasses.
The character design is so good and so unique for every character.
Shampoo.
She's cute.
Shampoo.
Each one kind of stands proudly on their own, right? It's
Just yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
Asta,
Cute.
Cute.
Huh?
Cute.
Asta.
Serval.
Serval, this is the one that you're
Oh, that's
getting at,
hard.
right?
So
The light blue
cool.
hair at the end is hard.
Herta. So right, this is who I was mentioning before.
Mhm.
Right, the Herta space station. This is Herta herself, right? So researcher, scientist, and collector.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, I wonder how much drag that tail has, like when she's running.
Right.
You
How much
can
weight
feel-
that is.
yeah.
Probably very heavy.
Yeah.
So we're right now in Shenzhou Laofo.
How do I get to
I
the...
believe
What
what
is
we
this?
saw in the distance there was the Jade Gate. Right, so there's lots of
Oh.
different little elements into this our
Teleport.
second world here, kind of showcasing lots of little things you kind of pick up and learn about the culture and sort of why people act the way they do and all that history we've been talking about. Something you really pick up in this game.
Super, super awesome.
Her tail looks
Oh,
too
it looks
heavy
so
though.
pretty at
So
night.
I think from here we're at the Exalting Sanctum. This is the place where the citizens actually live at. It's kind of more of the living quarters.
Cute. Love the ribbons flying
Oh,
behind her.
pretty here.
And I think we saw a little peak of a giant tree in the distance.
Is this where it is? I'm unsure.
Yeah, I think it was to your right there.
How come it's all...
Oh.
Nggak ada stamina ya?
It's...
Ya, no stamina,
There is a
no
giant
stamina.
tree
I
there.
think I see a branch.
I think
I'm
I saw
trying
it.
to make sure.
Mirip
look at it to
sama
make
ini ya,
sure it
Honkai
is
Impact
indeed
yang open world.
ambrosial
Ya,
arbor.
ya, berarti.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
the tree. That's,
that's
true. Right
it.
there.
So this is the ambrosial arbor. It's a giant tree left by one of the aeons of abundance. It was actually originally used to grant you eternal life, but was destroyed. So now, after that destruction, the ambrosial arbor has actually been closed and strictly forbidden to enter. Right, so there's these little elements, right, throughout this world that you're going to be able to see and kind of hint at this sort of story and other sort of past
Look at the
history.
detail, bro.
Well, and I feel like we're seeing that. We talked about it a little bit with the character design, and then the worlds are all so distinct and rich. And I think that all just adds to, the immersive aspect of this game.
Exactly. I did not know this map was that big.
This is the exalting sector.
If you want, you can go to the Artisan Commission.
Wow.
Perfect.
Okay.
Commissions. Mission. Loh.
Ooh.
That's so pretty.
Right, it's so pretty.
All right.
You're like,
Is
buckled
it?
in.
Is it the main mission?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
Clean.
spoiler.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no.
I love the flowers.
So,
It's like even the bosses are pretty.
right. So this boss
Aduh.
is one of our new bosses. It's the Abundant Ebon Deer. So we're going to be fighting it now.
We're in trouble now.
Go, Lily, go.
Terus spoiler bosnya ini.
I'll be honest, I really didn't have too many high expectations for the combat in this game before playing it, but just because of the classic RPGs, there's not much that you can do. But just like I was explaining earlier with the ultimates and everything, I really think they put a lot of work into the battle aspect and animations of the game.
Right.
Yeah, visually, it's super fun to watch.
Right. And the thing with
That's one right there.
I think my favorite thing with
That's-
like RPGs too is like every time you as you get further and further, those damage numbers keep going up and up and up. It kind of just feels like that. You kind of feel that growth.
Yeah, it's a good feeling for sure.
Okay.
These ultimate
God,
animations.
it
Oh
is
my
so
lord.
hard.
Also, see, they're hitting them with like ultimate moves. It still isn't taking off that much damage off of them. I feel like the game is like really difficult. So if you think you're just gonna go through there and easily win against every boss, I don't think it's that easy to
It's not
just do
that
that.
easy.
Yeah, I
Like,
see
I
you
can
struggling a little
attest,
bit.
It's not.
You actually
So-
need a strategy and what every boss is like weak against and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't just like scam, in my opinion.
Well, and I feel like it really just makes going through the game so much more rewarding, right?
Right.
When you
Can
have
we
to
change the
actually
character
try to
in the middle of
too much
game?
about myself,
I don't
but it's
know.
like when you really have to work
Yeah, no.
and then you get it, it feels
Yeah.
it's fun.
I agree 100%.
And it puts the emphasis on like that team building, mechanic, right? Because you don't just grab like your 4 favorite characters. You can, I think, at certain stages, but when things get too tough, right? It's start looking to okay, well, who's really going to be helping out this other character I have? That sort of like collaboration, those
Yeah.
Bruh.
synergies, that can really help with this sort of breaking down these tough bosses,
Exactly.
right? So we saw an attack boost just there from that character. So then.
Selenya sakit juga ya damage-nya Sally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely way more damage now.
Well, and then going back to just the strategy aspect, I feel like if it's in cases where the game and the combat is kind of too easy and you're just spamming actual combat,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but it looks
Shouldn't you
like
just
you have to use attack
Mhm.
boosts. You need to think about healing. You need to think about defensive boosts.
And like
Right.
what the boss is like weak against. Certain characters have extra attacks.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, Lily.
Bunch of things you could do. I love her animation so much.
I know.
I
No.
love all of
He's
the
so
ultimate
bad this
animations. I
game
think they
though.
did so well with that.
Yeah, they really put thought into
Yang mainin siapa sih ini? Aduh, tolong.
moveset.
And I
That's what I
think,
really like.
Tolong.
I think
Itu bunga lu pukul biasa
these
mati.
animations are so great for these ultimates. I'm really happy that you can do the ultimates multiple times in the battle. Like in a lot of old RPGs, it's like you're saving up, and it might not even be like you might not get it for like 4 or 5 battles. But this
Yeah.
one's like no,
Exactly.
like that ultimate is gonna be charged up, and you're gonna be using it multiple times to see that awesome the big numbers and the big animation.
Cita. Kayaknya sih iya sih.
You still can lose. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
So like, I see why they gave you the use to use it multiple times instead of just one.
The support abilities also feel really nice. Like whenever she gives
Somehow I feel
therapies or
brain dead, bro.
pilot heals, like it's just it feels so useful.
Mas.
Yeah. And sorry,
Should be
Lily,
done.
I was starting to interrupt you. And then on the left,
So
it's
cool.
kind of the order of who's up next for combat, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, I like that. That's clean.
Yeah.
Yes, go Bailu!
Ooh.
Gosh, I love her so much. She's so cute.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Look,
Oh,
it's so
is she
cute.
is she like a healer?
Nice heal.
She's a
Nice heal.
Oh.
Support.
You know,
That's just
they-
Hill.
There's a couple classes in the game, all with like actual in-game terminology, but for our conversation's sake, right? You'll see.
Sekarang
some
judulnya nggak
that,
dipakai.
you know, AoE
Sekarang
damage,
ulti.
some at single target damage.
Ini
some that
ultnya.
are more like buffing your current team, some at debuffing the enemy, and then some more on like that healing side of stuff, protecting. And then there's a couple more
Should be done.
around
Yes.
that as well. So what you just saw at the top of the bar, that white one is called toughness, which can be weakened by enemies' weaknesses. So if you can get that down, it gives you an extra attack that turn and puts a debuff on the enemy.
Okay.
Well, then obviously the orange bar is your health.
Second phase.
I honestly would have thought we beat the boss and the boss had another part to it.
Oh
so-
no,
Yeah,
it did.
no.
Yeah, there was a phase 2, but we're gonna
This is a-
move on.
this is
to
second
that.
phase.
We're
That's
leaving,
that's enough teaser for.
Yeah, let the
players.
gamers find out about that one.
Yeah, so I think that is it for the gameplay part today. I believe that all the Trailblazers who have never played the game, including myself, now have a deeper understanding of what Honkai Star Rail looks like, and you can experience the rest of the content in the game yourselves. You know, for RPGs, it's all about playing it on your own, and speaking from experience, it is always much more fun than watching others play. However, it is
I
fun to watch
agree.
others play
Yeah.
sometimes, especially when it's some new gameplay, right?
Apa ini? Oh, iklan,
now,
iklan.
Do you have anything else to share with us, Austin?
Transisi,
I have a
transisi,
lot
Lily
more to
B-nya
share.
masuk lagi.
So first of all, I'd like to quickly go through all the giveaway events in version 1.0 of the game, since we prepared a few events and giveaways for all of our players. So first up, we have our login event where you can get 10 Star Rail passes, or special passes, for the limited warp, just by logging into the game for 7 days.
Do we need to log into the game for 7 consecutive days, or?
It doesn't need to be consecutive. As long as you just log in for 7 days throughout the this time, you can get these passes.
Okay.
When Trailblazers reach certain Trailblaze levels, such as levels 5, 15, 25, and 35, you'll receive
Okay.
normal passes for normal warps, in the end totaling to 40 normal passes and 1,600 stellar jades. There is no time limit for this event. You can play the game with the speed that you feel most comfortable with.
And of course, our pre-registration rewards. Since there were more than 10 million players who have pre-registered for our game, we're celebrating by giving each player 20 normal passes and Serval, the lightning character with multi-target
Nice.
damage.
Mantap, dapat serval
Yeah. A huge
gratis.
thanks to all the players in the
Let's
world for
go.
their love, and of course, all the creators in the community, like you two.
You're welcome.
Thank you too, Austin.
Even if you haven't pre-registered, it's not too late in any of that regard. This is our gift to every single player. You should find it in your mailbox today after you enable the warp function.
Oh, okay.
So work
All good
function.
news. And
Okay.
now I get to remind you about the types of banners Honkai Star Rail will have. The first one is called Departure Warp, requiring normal passes with a 20% discount and a guaranteed 5-star character within the 50 pulls. Then
Oh,
there
this is
are the
great.
normal warp,
Pretty great.
also requiring normal passes, which contains 7 permanent 5-star characters and 7 5-star light cones, plus many 4-star characters and light cones and 3-star light cones.
Here's your chance to get Himiko.
Yeah, I see.
There it is. So then we have the
Huh.
limited banners for version 1.0. The
Okay,
first
limited
character
bannernya
is
langsung ya.
Butterfly on sword tip with Seal.
Yo.
That's our quantum single damage character. We also have our light cone banner called Brilliant Fixation with the limited light cone in the night of Hunting Path.
That's so nice.
I
She's
know.
my favorite character, so it's like I'm biased, obviously.
I just love how she looks.
These first limited banners will last for 20 days starting from today, so until May 17th. But then, at that point, we will then start the second limited banner with Jing Yuan. The
Apa?
banner is
Jing
called
Yuan?
Swirl of
Oh my
Heavenly
God.
Spear. And then that's also to be paired with the limited light cone Before Dawn, which belongs to the erudition path.
Wow.
So
He looks
cool.
so cool.
Right?
A friend of mine actually voices him in
For real?
English.
Oh, there we
Serious?
go.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter. I'm like, wait, who is this?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
These two banners will open on May 17th and last until June 5th.
Very cool.
Next, I'd like to use the last few minutes to introduce some of the special events we've prepared for our players around the world. We'll be doing what we call the Astral Express Global Tour, which is a global event happening right now. We've
Gua
built
pengen
an actual Astral
datang.
Express locomotive, and they've been
Wow.
placed in some of the biggest cities around the world, so you can see them in person. As you can see in the video, Times Square in New York and Shibuya in Japan are ready for the train to arrive.
So cool.
There are many regions running the event, so check out the details on our event website and follow our social media accounts for more.
Jakarta ada coy.
I wanna go.
Are these like little
That's unique.
hints?
Di Jakarta ada coy.
Those were going to be some hints at the which locations are going to be.
Yeah, super cool.
This weekend, April 29th and 30th, my birthday, at Times Square, all Trailblazers can go and take a look at the Astral Express. We're also holding a mini event for you to get some merchandise starting from 12 to 7 p.m. each day of the weekend. Follow our official social accounts or simply just search the Astral Express Global Tour on search engines, and you'll see a website that'll give you all the detailed information for all the regions.
Wait, is the train the same size as it is in the game? Because it's crazy big in the game.
It's very big in the
It's like
game.
the cabin inside the train is huge.
I don't know.
Yeah, we really wanted to build one that was like a one-to-one, you know,
Yeah, no.
rebuild of the train. But ultimately, we had to settle on a more smaller, realistic version of what we could do.
Yeah. Still creative.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But you'll notice, we didn't even get like the full train. We just kind of stuck with the locomotive. That really kind of iconic look. But either way, the train we have in Times Square looks so awesome. I've actually seen it in person, and I meant like you can't actually get inside the car.
I was
but
about to ask that.
oh, I tried.
I was about to ask that.
And I just want to confirm the train can't actually fly in space, right?
Yeah, I think we also
I know.
tried to do that too, but no, not yet.
Not yet, not quite.
Oke, Black.
Hoyo
Gimana
Verse
bisa,
has
Mas? Mas
also
belum bisa
prepared
sih.
some special collaborations for players all over the world. First off, with Waze, the navigation app. So starting right now, we are launching a customized Astral Express navigation icon and March 7th voice. So these are going to be available for 2 months until June 24th.
Oh my lord.
Open the Waze app, click change voice and change car options, and find March 7th as your navigator and the Astral Express as your ride.
This is some of the best
What?
promotion I've
March
ever seen.
7th,
I'm not gonna
right?
lie.
Like, how
I
cool is that?
I ain't
gonna
never seen no
navigate
game
for
do
us?
this much
That's
for
so
promotion. That's
awesome.
crazy.
I love that.
Super
Very
cool.
unique.
Yeah.
Iya deh.
Our next collaboration is with Razer, the world's leading
Razer.
lifestyle for
Oh, y'all
gamers.
doing it.
Yeah. We're working with 8 Razer stores for a limited pop-up event. The Razer stores will be decorated in Honkai Star Rail theme, and you'll be able to get 50 Stellar Jades by either trying the game in store or showing that you downloaded the game on your mobile phone. Our 4 stores in the US are Austin, Los Angeles, New York, and Seattle. Then we'll have 1 store in London, 2 stores in Singapore, and 1 in Taipei.
Up next, I get the exciting job of announcing conventions in the upcoming months. Honkai Star Rail will be at Anime Expo, Japan Expo, GamersCon, Gamescom, and Tokyo Game Show. More conventions will be announced at a later date. Conventions are so fun. Lily, I know you cosplay. Like, what kind of conventions or which convention would you say is your favorite?
Oh, it's hard to say. Anime Expo is really fun.
Yeah.
It's a little big now, and crowded. I like going to like smaller conventions sometimes just to see like how it's, cause like when the conventions start out, it has a more like, it has a cozy vibe.
Mm.
Kinda
Come to
like that.
DreamCon.
DreamCon.
Yeah, that's
DreamCon.
like ours was a little bit smaller too. I know Anime Expo is like what 50,000 people now.
It's insane. But the plus side of Anime Expo is you get to see all the coolest cosplays. Like people go all
true.
out for these cosplays in Anime
True.
Expo. Oh my gosh.
They definitely do. They
They
definitely do.
do. And I love how there's always like a flavor of the month sort of year, I guess,
Yeah,
with
flavor of the year.
cosplay.
Yeah.
I know this entire last year is just in Genshin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little
just
bit of Spy
Genshin.
Family.
Spy
Yeah.
Spy Family, yeah, no,
yeah.
there's definitely a lot of that, yeah. And
was a-
always a lot of Demon Slayer too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Demon,
Demon Slayer's
Slayer.
everywhere
Before that
in
was
every
Attack on
convention.
Titan. It was like ReZero. Like there's always like these, flavors of the year. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm always so in awe of cosplayers because there's so much craftsmanship that goes, like, it's kind of a marrying of a lot of different skill sets of physical arts.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can just beam me and buy it off a site. And
Yeah,
then-
Oh,
but
yeah.
You
it's still, I
could.
think you could do that, and then you're doing like your hair and your makeup though.
Yeah, you do
and
have to do the
it's so
makeup and
cute.
everything.
But I like the
Yeah.
ones where they like hand make them and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
it
Those are
feels
always
more
usually the
personal.
best ones.
When you
So-
see some of the stuff too, where we've seen like a Raiden cosplay where their sword is like full of LEDs. So right when she
Ah.
activates, it
Cool.
lights up and glows. Right. So those are things well, I don't think you can buy it off of a site. I think that's something you have to probably. go
Yeah,
do. And that's
for
the ones
sure.
that really kind of help shine above the rest.
I'm always so impressed.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they make the props themselves, like how do you?
Yeah, how do you even
that?
do that?
I'm
Right?
so
They
like,
bought a material off
creativity.
Amazon and then just.
I have to like
Ran with
commission
it.
people to do it for me.
So
'cause
cool.
Mm.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah.
all fun though.
And finally, I'm excited to announce our first global fan art competition, the Multiverse Vistas, which will launch in May.
Fan art competition.
All players are welcome to participate, and we'll be giving out rewards. The competition
Ada
will have
cosplay,
4
coy.
categories: video, painting, music, and cosplay. And we'll have some very popular and very talented guests serving as judges. I'm always glad that we can do stuff like this because it helps bring the community to the forefront,
No,
right?
definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of great collabs
Guys
y'all
are
got.
painting. That's great.
Right,
Yeah.
Fostering the arts. I love it.
And for more information about Multiverse Vista and any of the events we talked about today, please check out our official Twitter, Facebook, and other official social media accounts. And thanks for helping, by the way, Sydney, with all these announcements. I'm really excited about Honkai Star Rail. I hope you are too. And I hope you're excited about all these upcoming events.
You are so welcome. Thank you for letting me be a part of this. And we're all looking forward to everything Hoyoverse has planned this year. But it looks like we're reaching the end of our show. So
Udah.
I would like to toss it back to you
Kelar,
in terms
berarti.
of thanking all of you for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank
you
you.
for inviting me. It was really fun.
Definitely. Same.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed today's launch show. It's honestly a great honor for me to have met you.
Kode, iya.
To meet all the
Ntar
trailblazers
gua
in the world.
kasih
We will
di
continue
ini.
to work hard to bring high quality game content
Di
and
layar.
rich activities to the community and our fans.
Udah
Are
gua
you
catat
guys
kok.
trying to rush home to play the game now as well?
No, I'm not in a hurry. I played this game plenty of times.
Well, with that, I'll end by saying that Honkai Star
Pin
Rail,
aja
a
tuh.
brand new free-to-play cross-platform space fantasy RPG, is
Oke
now
sih.
available on iOS, Android, and PC. The game is also on the Epic Store and will also be coming to PS5 and PS4 in the near future.
Gua nemu
I'm
satu
your
kode
host,
lagi
Sydney
soalnya.
Goodman, along
Yang nggak ada
with
di stream
Austin,
ini.
Mark, and Lily Pichu. Where can we all
Kayaknya. Nggak tahu
You can
bisa dipakai
find
atau
me
enggak.
on,
Ntar lagi gua
Instagram,
share.
Twitter, YouTube, RDC World 1, or Supreme Dreams.
Lily P. Choo choo. Cut that out.
And we will be seeing you next time. Thank you so much, everyone.
Justin,
Thank you.
download mana? Iya, oke. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, it's the end, I guess ya. Okay, for the code. I should. Wait. Not bad. Alright. Okay. So for the code, yeah. Wait. This one is the code. Okay guys, untuk code-nya ya ada di sini. Sambil sekalian recap apa aja yang tadi kita lihat ya. Jadi mereka ya mengatakan ya si developer si siapa tadi tuh yang ngomong bakal banyak perubahan dari CPT, kan? Harus ada login event, dapat 10 premium pass. Terus dari trailblazing level itu ada berapa? 15, 25, 35 kelipatan itulah. Ntar dapat apa tuh? Buat gacha juga dari situ. Terus pre-register reward ada free karakter bintang 4 ya di sana. Terus tele banner 20 hari. Habis itu Ching Yun banner. That's it. Terus terakhir ada Wish collab sama Razer collab. Itu aja sih yang penting kayaknya. Karena ada beberapa di Anime Expo ya, nggak tahu kapan aja yang nextnya masih ada bakal beritahu lagi kapannya di official websitenya mereka. Oke? Oke guys. Mungkin itu aja ya untuk live-nya hari ini. Untuk code-nya kalau yang bawa sendiri nggak bisa, tolong konfirmasiin di kolom komentar nanti ya. Gue belum coba sama sekali karena gue belum bikin karakternya. Oke guys, sekian. Thank you for watching. Gue bakal live lagi. Tidak lama lagi sepertinya gue bakal live lagi. Untuk gameplaynya ya. Setelah gue download Honkai-nya. Oke. Well, see you guys soon. And bye-bye.